Oh, good afternoon folks, welcome to another vlog. Finally figured out how to get into the quick shot mode, so I'm just going to do a couple of those now, just to see how they go. First thing to do, launch. I'll do the same launch as I've done before. You literally just, can't see that, I expect, swipe to take off. Close the drone. As you can tell from the clip you've just seen, the audio quality is not very good on this filming I've done this location, so I'm going to do a voiceover. Basically, to run these quick shot modes, you go into the quick shot screen and select the quick shot program you want to use. This one you're about to see is Boomerang, and what Boomerang does is it starts off at a set height in front of you and it flies around, increasing height as it goes around you in a circle. Once it gets to a certain height, about 180 degrees round in the circle that it's doing, it then starts to decrease in height back down to its original level. You can see from that this is going to be a great one for setting the scene for some of the landscape locations I go to. Looking forward to using this one. Again, going back into quick shot modes, I'm now going to select another one, and this is Helix mode. With Helix, it's different to Boomerang. Basically, you start off from in front of you at a height you preset on the drone, and when you click it to get it to run, it runs round in a circle, gaining height as it goes around and increasing distance away from you, and it keeps on doing that right the way round 360 degrees. Now you do have to be a little bit careful with this mode, because if you are not careful you can fly around like this one is doing at the moment, and it gets rather close to some trees. So this one I actually interrupted on its path. It would now be coming back to me, but I stopped it and brought it back in manually. Please bear in mind this is not really a tutorial how to use these modes, it's just to show you what they can do. The next mode I'm selecting is a circle mode, relatively straightforward. You set the height to start with your drone, and then select the circle mode from the quick shot mode, and it then just flies around in a circle at the height you choose. Now I haven't set this at a particularly high, but if you can imagine, you could set it higher if you wanted to, and it would just fly around you in a circle until it completes 360 degrees. Quite a useful mode, I think, this, for actually showing you working your camera, for example. The next mode you're going to see is Droney. Straightforward mode this, set your drone at a certain height and it goes backwards and increases in height. Again, this is another one you have to be careful of what's behind you and that you don't fly into some trees. This one, once again, I get close to these trees and I interrupt the flight. The next mode I'm going to show you is Rocket. Straightforward mode this, set your drone at a certain height, it flies towards you, and once it gets over your head it goes straight up just like a rocket would, and it goes up to whatever height you predetermine on the setup with this, and in this instance it's about 400 feet. Interesting little one this. Not sure where I'd use this one, but it should set the scene perhaps on a mountainside or something like that. The last of the quick shot modes I'm going to show you is perhaps my least favourite. This is Asteroid, but it's most probably the most complex one to take. Again, you set it off. What it actually does is it flies backwards and increases in height, and all the time it's doing that it's filming as it goes back. What it then does is when it gets to the top of a set height, it then takes a series of photographs and stitches them together to make a little globe effect. As I say, it's not one I like, but it does produce quite an interesting effect. Whether I'll ever use this in my videos, I just can't see it personally, but some people will like it, obviously. As I say, very impressed with this drone. Very easy to fly. I've got a little bit of work to do to make the footage a little bit more cinematic. I think it'll be a bit jerky to begin with. I need to slow some of the input
inputs down on the joystick so that it starts a little bit slower and finishes a little bit slower. But let's see what we got when we put it back together. If you've enjoyed this, it's a little bit of a departure from what I normally do. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, give us a comment about what you've seen today. Your comments and likes and subscriptions are always appreciated. From a hot, sunny bank holiday Sunday, I don't know why I'm doing this. Bye for now.
Don't forget to join me next time when I go back to landscape photography with a trip to the Lake District. See you all then. Bye for now.